You find yourself having to go through a probate of your loved one's estate. Let's go over the timeline and what you can expect along the process. If you are new here, my name is Spade at Keller Williams Realty, and I make all these videos to help you make sense of the real estate market. If you would do me a huge favor, please click the subscribe button. Also, click that little bell so you can be notified every single time I drop fresh new content. And if you find value in this video, chances are someone else will too. Please share it with someone who might find it useful. So the probate process in California can seem really daunting and complex. Now, it's my goal to demystify the process and help you navigate it with ease. Now, I hope to provide you with a detailed overview of the probate timeline in California, including all the key steps and factors that influence the duration and how long it's actually going to take. You should also know I'm not an attorney, not giving you any legal advice whatsoever. So if you need help with an attorney, I have a few on standby that I can refer you to. And you can also look up for yourself probate attorneys on the San Diego County Bar website. So what is a probate? A probate is a legal process that occurs after someone passes away, during which their assets are distributed according to their will or state law if there is no will. Now, the probate process ensures that the debts and taxes are paid and the remaining assets are distributed to the rightful beneficiaries. Here are some key steps in the probate process. First of all, you have to file a petition. This notifies beneficiaries and creditors. You're going to have to inventory and appraise the property and pay debts and taxes before any final distribution takes place. So let's break this down step by step. Now, the probate process begins with filing a petition with the probate court in the county where the deceased resided. Now, this petition requests the court to appoint an executor if it was named in a will, or an administrator if there was no will or no named executor. This initial step usually takes 1 to 2 months, depending on the court's schedule and whether or not there are any immediate challenges to the petition. Here are some considerations. Delays can occur if the petition is contested or there are issues with the will's validity. Now, once the petition is filed, the court sets a hearing date and a notice must be given to all beneficiaries and creditors. This step ensures everyone is entitled to their part of the estate, that they are informed of the probate proceedings. Now, this process usually takes 1 to 3 months. Additional time may be needed if beneficiaries or creditors cannot easily be located or there are any disputes over the notices. Now, the executor or administrator must inventory all the deceased's assets, which includes real estate, personal property, bank accounts, and investments. These assets must then be appraised to determine their value at the time of death. Now, completing the inventory and appraisal can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. More complex estates with numerous hard-to-value assets can extend this time frame. Now, before distributing the remaining assets, the executor must pay any debts and taxes owed by the estate. So this includes funeral expenses, outstanding bills, any estate taxes or income taxes that are due. This step can actually take anywhere from 6 to 12 months, and it often involves settling disputes with creditors and ensuring all tax liabilities are paid for and met. Delays can occur if the estate faces significant debts or tax issue. Now, once all the debts are paid, and the executor can then distribute the remaining assets to the beneficiaries as outlined in the will or according to the state law if there was no will. Now, the final distribution process usually takes 1 to 2 months, and disputes among beneficiaries or issues with asset liquidation can cause any delays. Now, here are some factors affecting the probate timeline. First of all, the complexity of the estate. Simple estates with few assets, clear beneficiaries can often be settled more quickly. Now, complex estates, on the other hand, are estates with multiple properties, business interests, or contested wills. They can take significantly longer. Now, if the validity of the will is contested, the probate process can be delayed by months or even years. Disagreements among beneficiaries about the distribution of assets can also extend the timeline. Now, the availability of the probate court can impact the timeline as well. Courts with heavy caseloads or limited schedules may also cause delays. Compliance with all legal requirements and deadlines is essential to avoid any delays in this process. Now, if the estate owes significant taxes, the time required to settle these liabilities can also extend the probate process. The executor must also file the final income tax returns for the deceased, which can add to the timeline. Now, those are the potential delays. Here are ways you can speed up this process. Number 1, ensure all documents, including the will, are in order and up to date. Keep an organized record of all the assets and the debts. Hire a probate attorney to navigate the legal complexities and ensure compliance with all court requirements. It's best if you have an attorney. Consider using a professional appraiser to quickly and accurately value the estate's assets. Number 4, maintain clear and open communication with all beneficiaries, creditors, to prevent any sort of disputes. And finally, address any potential issues or conflicts as they arise during the process. So let's bring it all together. The probate process in California can take anywhere from a few months to several years, but typically about a year to complete. Understanding each of the steps and processes and the factors can influence its duration, so you can be better prepared for what lies ahead. Now, as a probate specialist, my goal is to help you navigate this process smoothly and efficiently. I'm here to help you, guide you through every step of the process when it comes to the real estate portion of the probate. So for more personalized support and advice, feel free to contact me. My number is below. You can shoot me a text or you can send me an email as well. I'll put my email below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.